don't want to have an accident and tear a petal while I'm on camera, but it might happen. With the little teeny tiny one, this one, it is extremely easy to tear the petals. I tore them, but I still put them on. I glued the layers together anyway. I wrapped them around. You'll see how I do that later. I recommend the double-sided paper just because you are seeing, can you see, you're getting both sides of the leaf when it's curling up. So I would recommend the double-sided paper, but this one is just all white paper. So you don't have to use pattern paper. You can use single-sided paper. I think the double-sided, though, gives you the best because you get the pattern from the underside as well. But like I said, use what you got. You know, it will work. And you can always glimmer mist it to change the color up. This one's crumpled really good. There we go. It's coming, coming, coming. There we go. Had that one crumpled really good. Yes, you can glimmer mist it. Glimmer mist is one of those great products out there. So then we're going to just heat set this a little bit. And you can see I don't have it opened all the way. And it's really closing up on me, so I'm just going to open it a little bit better. The smaller layers don't shrink as much. The big layer shrinks a fair bit. Yeah, it is great to use the old papers that you don't use anymore. That would, or might still use some similar colors to some of the new ones. Or you can use ones that are your current papers and then they match your project. The ones I've been making them out of are actually my retired papers. Thank you, Miss Chicas. What a cute name. I like that, Miss Chicas. Alright, this one is still fairly wet, so it may shrink up a lot on me. We'll see. And then I'm just going to hold it and heat it. I call them other things. Retired. Well, I don't know. I stock up on the ones that I like. Because once they're gone, you can't get them anymore. And it's like, well, I really like that paper. This one didn't really shrink very much on me. I don't know if it's because I didn't dry it enough to start with. But anyways, it will still work. The nice thing about this flower is that it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it actually looks good, all crumpled and messy. Hi, Kristen. This show's recorded if you want to watch it later, Kristen. So even though you missed the beginning, you can still see it. Okay. It's been on 15 minutes. Alright, so now the two little layers. Now the step that I should have done before I crumpled them all up and got them wet was to punch the hole in the center. I can still do that now. It just will be a little harder, and because I got to work around crumpled leaves instead of crumpled petals instead of straight petals. see. I don't know. Are you able to see that it's shrinking some? Is it that showing up, or that's probably not showing up? I don't know how to make my camera zoom in any. Good, good. I'm glad you can see. All right. We're getting there. All right. Last one to heat set. And so this is fragile when you're doing this stage, but they're not so fragile once they're heat set. The starch actually stiffens the paper and helps it hold its shape. All right. Now, normally I would use my hole punch, but I think I'm gonna use. Oh, everything's falling on me. I'm going to use my, oh no. Hold on a second, ladies. I went for one item and everything fell. Avalanche, yeah, pretty much. my handheld camera was in it, so I had to catch it. I caught it. It's safe. Alright, so normally I would use the 1/8 hole punch. You could use your crocodile on the smaller setting, except for the little teeny weeny one that you would use the 1/16 hole. And you want the hole because you're going to push the stamens down through. And my awl has a pretty big shank on it, so I get a fairly nice size hole. Yeah, I got little ones around the house, a special needs child and a 2-year-old. I don't want them getting it and running around with it. It's really sharp. So can you see it's just making, let me see if I can hold it here, a hole in the center. Okay. And you don't have to do it to all the layers. I do it to the 2 smallest ones on the top, and then I do it to the next 2. The last 2 I'm not going to do it to. You can, though, however, do it the whole way through. I did for this little bitty one. I fed it the whole way through, and it's like a stem. So like I could attach that to my front of my book, and it would look like there's a little stem coming out. So you can do it either way. I glimmer misted it. They were white. I just glimmer misted them with olive vine. Alright, I'll put my thing away. Alright, so now we're going to assemble the flower. And I was able to get a whole bunch of different colors of the stamens, and each color was 97 or 99 cents. I got some from the dollar store, and I got some from my local fabric store. So what color should we use, ladies? I have yellow, purple, white, light blue, pink, orange, and white with black tip. First one to say is I'm going to use.